Hi guys, it's Friday afternoon. We've been to the Quick for some tapas and they've not really got any. So we're in Los Montesinos. We're into the esquina, to the square. Hello Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Something that was severely missing in the UK last week. Sunshine. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday! Alright, Bob!
Hello, Bob.
She's at it again.
Hi!
So we got John,
Hello!
Julie,
Hi.
and he's another one that's bloody trouble because he's going to be a right lady killer.
I'm going to try.
No, I've got a new house. You need to come and have a look at it.
So we're all finished. This is like being at work, Dad, doing a video like this of a house. I think it looks really good.
It does. Welcome to my casa.
Yeah, welcome to Casa Bob.
So as we're sat here, my phone is going nuts because Maddie is sending videos of the Christmas
Cheers,
lights.
Bob.
Oh yeah.
She's sending videos of the Christmas lights
Yeah,
at the
habanero
habaneros.
for
So
two
we'll put that
Christmas
in
lights on tonight.
now. And we'll see. Here's one of the starters that we've got to share, which is Mongolian beef skewer. Alright?
It's nice.
Sesame prawns. Look at it, strange. And then we've got salt and pepper ribs, which looks like, I'm guessing, that'll be a sweet chili sauce. Sesame prawn. It was basically sesame prawn. And we thought it was a sweet chili sauce, but it's got a bit of a kick to it, and they're actually really nice. We also had salt and pepper ribs.
They were lovely.
Yeah, really good. And the vegetables that's on the bottom of the salt and pepper ribs is a little bit spicy as well, which is quite good. Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Two thumbs fresh.
Two thumbs fresh, yeah. Say hi to Kev.
Hi, Kev. Hi, Kev.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give that a 9.5.
You don't want to come. No, you don't want to come at all. It's absolutely crap.
Bob's words were, so what we're having tomorrow?
No, when we come tomorrow, what we having?
Bob's like, hang on a minute, I forgot something, I haven't got my glasses. So he went back for his glasses and I was like, you sure they're not on you know? Yeah, they're here. So So we've been in there, my tapper. I think we've come to the conclusion today wasn't as good as it can be, and we only give it 5 out of 10. So for the office, Ellen's just picked up 2 Echo Dots. Black Friday sale, €19 each. So Ellen spotted these. Yeah,
I've just took
I
a red
like
and
that
black.
one.
Well, I've just took a red and black one. That's what I've put in my basket.
But would I put one of those to put my house on it? I don't know. We were due to go fly to the UK on the...
Well, we were due to go on the 4th originally, but they changed the flight to the 5th.
And then that was when I was going to drive over and pick Bob up and Tigger up. And of course, as you've possibly seen, we changed that so that we were... Well, we've been and got him. It's here. But we still had the flights booked. Now, the UK still has you're over there for 14 days or less, you have to quarantine, isolate, you're only allowed to stay in one place sort of thing. Spain is now introduced, starting Monday.
Yeah.
If you enter into Spain via air or sea, you have to have a negative PCR test.
Only from places that they reckon that are high risk areas, and England's one of them.
Yeah, so you've got to have a negative PCR test within 72 hours of you arriving in Spain, and it's got to be certificated. So the ones on the NHS don't count. The prices we've heard of vary between 120 quid and 200 quid. And the problem you've got is, are you going to get the results in time before you get on your flight?
I just think
And if you don't,
it's impossible for
it's
us to know.
£6,000 each fine. So it's like, so unfortunately, it was like, well, that's basically kiboshed our English trip, which my family were, a little bit upset about, but at least they got to see me last week.
I've done too much chicken again.
So you can just put it on more skewers.
I'm going to make another skewer in a minute, yeah.
Maddie's not with us. Unfortunately, Maddie's having to work in the habaneros tonight.
But she's coming for a skewer.
But she's calling
after
us
she
for a skewer,
finishes work. I'll put a bit more chicken on these, and then there'll be enough for another skewer, I think. Or another 2 skewers.
Now, the good thing is, for us, Ryanair decided to change the flight details yet again this week.
Yeah, well, instead of flying back on, we were booked to fly on the 8th, and they moved it to the 10th, the flight back.
Which is too long out of the country for work reasons and manning the office and stuff.
Can you get me another skewer out, please?
Yeah. So what's going to happen is, claim for a refund.
Well, they asked if we wanted refunds, and I said yes, so...
So, for us, that's been a little bit of a result. It was like €110 each, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I smell really good.
Hang on a minute.
See, Alfie's tail's wagging, so Alfie's not bothered.
Alfie's a bit dumb though, isn't he?
Yeah, but Alfie loves cats, though.
Nice but dim.
Bit like his owner.
Yeah.
Hi, Spencer.
Hello, Spencer.
That was cool. We didn't even plan that. That was straight off the... That's how we are sometimes.
We think you're cool too.
Yes. Hope you've been a good lad for your mum and your dad.
And remember, Santa's watching.
Yeah. Because he watches us as well.
And don't forget to write your Christmas list.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Robert's there too.
Hi Spencer.
We
Love you.
We did tell my dad about, what's it called?
Oh.
Better Late Than Never.
It's a TV series called Better Late Than Never.
That's
if you've
so
never
funny.
seen it,
It really is funny.
it's old. It's probably...
It's not
First
that
series
old.
is probably about 3 years old now.
Yeah,
I think
but
3 or 4 years
that's
old.
not
But
old. Fawlty Towers is old, Andy. Better Late Than Never's not old.
in the grand scheme of things, no. But if you've not seen that, recommend you watch that. That's funny. The second series was more staged, I think, than the first.
Yeah, first series were a lot better. Yeah. It's a bit like Bradley Walsh and his son, and Gino,
Which I've not seen.
Yeah, and Gino, Fred,
and Gordon.
which we like them sort of things. It's Sunday morning and it's absolutely beautiful. I've got my t-shirt on. I'm going to do some batch cooking today.
She's on one, batch cooking again.
Yeah.
Thai green curry, which I should have had some the other night, but inadvertently dropped it out of my fridge, on the floor and all over the kitchen and all up the fridge. And this smells lovely.
Meatballs. They'll be spicy meatballs when I've done them. I never use egg or breadcrumbs in my meatballs or burgers. I always put some Parmesan cheese in them as well, just adds to the flavour. And I'm going to do a pork curry.
Could I?
And lasagna.
She calls it lasagna, but for us it's more like moussaka because we don't have the pasta.
These meatballs as well, I always use beef mince in my lasagna and my bolognese, but for the meatballs I use a mix of beef and pork mince.
Top tip for you guys that live anywhere near Torrevieja. This bottle here, you can get it, it's light and dark soy. How big is it? 630ml. Now normally, you get a little bottle, which is not even a third of the size, for a lot more money. Look at that, $2.30. Alright, that is from Johnson's Supermarket, and if you go in there, they'll give you a loyalty discount card that gives you 10% off. For nothing. Johnson's Supermarket is the one that's at, because there's a few all over the place, it's the one at Altos del Limona, I think it is, just on the outskirts of Torrevieja. What is it?
I don't know what it's called.
It's a bit like, is it chuck?
I don't know,
Beef.
but that's the sort of pork I'm using for the curry. Last time I did it, I bought lomo, and it was way too tender, too lean, and it went dry.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm cooking it for a few hours, it needs to have fat in it to keep it succulent. But yeah, this stays nice and juicy. Whereas
And it's not massively expensive.
Well, each one of those I think is about €4, and I'm using 2.
Chunky onions, chunky peppers,
Chunky meat, coconut milk,
garlic.
got lots of garlic. I want to put
Mushrooms.
some chilies in it as well. No, I'm not putting mushrooms in it.
Oh, right, okay.
Put some nice chunky chilies in it as well.
Oh, that's the thing I was looking for earlier. You got a teaspoon for it?
Alright.
That's gonna hurt.
It's got lots of the Thai green curry too.
Yeah, sometimes when you did like Thai green curry, not last time, time before, it didn't seem to have the heat. The heat had disappeared, so.
But we'll just put that in the oven and let it cook for several hours.
So that's frite.
It's spicy tomato sauce actually now.
Yeah, but frite, if you didn't know, she gets that one, which has got olive oil in it, but it's a bit like passata you'll get in.
Yeah.
So you don't tend to get frite in England, you'll get passata, which is like the Italian version, I guess, more or less, give or take.
It's got tin tomatoes in it as well. It's got fresh basil in it. It's got garlic in it. It's got onions in it. It's got hendos in it, of course. And that's about it. I'm just going to grate a bit of garlic into it as well.
This.
It needs stirring. And I'm sorry, but I know you might not agree, but I use same utensils on all of them. It just lends a bit of flavour. We're going to need to take the lid off that soon though, so that it starts to thicken up a little bit.
It tastes lush.
I've done loads of cooking. I didn't get around to lasagna, but it's my day off tomorrow, so I think I'll probably do it then instead.
I did loads of eating.
Not lasagna, lasagnas. Healthy coffee. Oh dear.
Dog's just farted and it smells horrible.
Oh!
Which dog were it?
See, do you smell it?
Oh!
Which dog?
Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you're all keeping safe. Like
Subscribe.
and ring that bell. That's the pronto.
Pronto.